Warmly welcome to Exploring Miracles. I am exploring the lessons in A Course in Miracles by reading bits and pieces from them, and I'm doing my best to reflect on the lessons as I go. We have come to lesson number 74. There is no will but God's. The idea for today can be regarded as the central thought toward which all our exercises are directed. It says God's will is the only will. And when we have recognized this, we have recognized that your will is His will. So the belief that conflict is possible has gone. Peace has replaced the strange idea many of us have carried that we are torn by conflicting goals. My mind says this and that, my reactions says this and that, and I should react, and if I can't react, it's a limitation, and God knows what is going on in our heads. As an expression of the will of God, we have no goal but His. So today we are helped and guided gently and in our own rhythm, in our own phase, into peace. Everything about A Course in Miracles is about peace. Peace inside, peace outside. So the practice periods, I will come to them, but I will just try to reflect a bit on my own, what this lesson means to me. Well, most of my stress, and I think I'm not unique, comes from one belief that maybe I haven't even realized always in my life, that is the belief that I'm on my own here. Maybe I have family and friends and colleagues and children, but I'm on my own. And the lesson here, gently and with love, everything here is love, challenges this idea with one statement, and that is, there is no will but God's. That can also be read, and I have done that, that can also be interpreted as, if I go with my mind now, with my ego in mind, okay, so I have no will. It's God's will. That is not a very nice. If I look at God in some dooming, judging entity in the sky, an authority of human beings and on earth, then that's not very comfortable. That I have no will, God has all will. That could be the way, the case for many of us, but not anymore, because we are not talking about anything else than the divine place that we have, and the birthright we all have, but might not be familiar with yet, that we are a part of God ourselves. And so when that divine will inside us, the light, awakens, then it's just to relax in, okay, whatever is going on in my mind and my head and in the world, and can be drawn into reactions anytime. But there is no other will than God's, and actually God's in me. So, A Course in Miracles. In A Course in Miracles, God's will is nothing that is, so to say, imposed on us. Like it can be the case if we carry around the religious, often very misunderstood message, I would say. But many have negative negative experiences of that. So we're not talking about that here. It's nothing that is imposed on us. It is not it is not on it is not opposed to our happiness at all. God's will is our freedom and happiness. So when the lesson says that there is no will but God's, it's saying it says that only for one purpose, and that is love, peace, and wholeness. We are one. It's a non-dual world we are guided into here. We are all one, and so we can just relax to give surrender to this. There will be no conflicts anymore. The conflict we might feel in our lives comes from believing that we have separate will that wants something different. All that doing and that we have been guided to in some lessons now, that we want to achieve. And as the Course mentions, and as I have mentioned from my point of view also, it's nothing wrong with having goals and wanting things in life if it's good feeling, but that is not the ultimate divine will of peace and light. So it's not about giving up, it's just not identifying with all the conflicting thoughts and the idea we might have as a burden that we are here to achieve and become something. That's fun too, but that is not the ultimate point. So the Course flips this idea of being that's surrendering, giving in to something, giving up, one could say, but surrender is more beautiful, it's more what is really meant. That surrender would be some kind of loss. No, following God's wills means that following God's will mean sacrifice. No, it flips this completely. The Course in Miracles, A Course in Miracles, guides us that every time we think we want something different from love, control, specialness, being right, being protected from others, we experience some kind of fear. Some kind of fear. It can feel like a thrill. I want this, and oh, when I become that. And as I say, there can be a great satisfaction in that, but that is not what the way we are guided onto here. It is the true, lasting peace and happiness inside. So we might be a little bit misaligned sometimes, and that's very human. we are humans, lovable humans. So to close this extension of mine, this lesson 74 invites us to question the idea that we know what will bring us peace on our own. We might not know that in whole. So it's no effort, it's not giving up anything. We can still enjoy the things we create and do and dream of and have visions, but the Course will take us to the right place inside, and that is the source and the light. And that will always carry us. So thank you for listening to this. Thank you for participating, taking part of the lessons in the Course in Miracles. You're so welcome to return, and also to subscribe and like and comment, because I learn as I go, and comments will shine light on things that I might miss or that you think I have got a bit wrong. So thank you again, and the source is within us.